Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, we awaken, inspire, motivate, and heal. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button because, well, there's more content to come. So today I am getting the strong feeling that everything is right on time. Everything is always on time. Everything is always right on time. Even if things seem like they're not happening at the perfect time, they're happening at the perfect time. So something I noticed since I started doing my new productivity method with the index cards that I showed you guys, I do not have them on me right now, which is I don't know, pretty cool because I'm already done with it and I actually didn't need the cards. Normally my ADHD makes me need the cards to physically look at it at any given point to see what I'm doing, what I need to be doing, but my brain's just kind of automatically picking it up, which is good. Anyway, I am set on my schedule for 6 o'clock to make a video every single morning, right? 6 a.m. make a video. Every single morning, the sun has been coming up at like 6:40ish, right? And that would seem like it's off track, it's off time. Like, I made this schedule, and if I'm gonna be filming in the car, how could I film if it's dark, right? But every single morning, I've been running slightly late on my schedule, and I mean somewhere between 20 minutes to an hour, right? Like, every day, where it's not like right on the point. It's not like by alarms where I just stop what I'm doing and I pick up the next thing. Like, I finish up and then I start the next thing. So sometimes my schedule is just off a little bit and it ends up being perfect, because this morning I was stressing about how it was off. And then I noticed that I came out here pretty much the exact perfect time that the sun had came up. Within like 6 minutes. Because I looked on like the weather app. So even, that tells me even when things are not, they're not clear to you. Like, you don't see where the pieces are falling in, that doesn't mean the pieces aren't falling in. That means you just can't see them right now. But hindsight is 2020, so everything will make sense in time. But everything is coming in divine timing. That's today's message. Feel a strong urge to say that because I seriously feel like everything is always working out for us, especially when we believe that everything is always working out for us. So I guess just go ahead and repeat it with me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Things work out for me in divine timing. Divine timing is always at play. Everything is always working out for me. That's one of my favorite. I'm a note taker. I've always had notebooks and all sorts of, I take notes all over the place, right? And like, I'm not in school. I'm a college dropout. I dropped out when I got pregnant, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be learning, right? Just because I'm not getting a higher education, that doesn't mean I'm not learning. Like, we all got Google. You can teach yourself pretty much whatever you want as long as you have the determination to. And I don't mean anything, okay? Because you can't just teach yourself how to be an engineer and engineer some huge building in Paris. Like, you can't just teach yourself that off Google. But in general, I'm a firm believer that self-education is huge and isn't talked about enough. Anyway, slightly off topic, but this video is not even 5 minutes, and I feel like I've pretty much got through the message, so that's good. I'm not getting us off track. I always take little notes, and one of my favorite post-its says, everything is always working out for me. And I feel like I wrote that several years ago, a couple years ago. I don't know, but it keeps following me because everywhere I go, I end up taking the post-it note with, and I don't mean like to town. I mean like anywhere I've moved or anything, I've kept that saying, because that quote changes everything. It really does. Everything is always working out for me. If you can trust that, if you can lean into that, if you can truly know and believe that everything is always working out for you, the universe will prove it to you. The universe will prove it to you and strengthen your belief more and more in the law of attraction and the law of vibration. But anyway, since I was able to get through the message so quickly, I don't necessarily need to blab on and talk all day. It's kind of chilly out here this morning too. One of these mornings it was actually pretty warm, but right now it's not. So, yes, everything is right on time. Trust that everything is right on time. Trust that your higher self can see the path, see the life. I mean, life is kind of like a maze, you know, but your higher self has the higher perspective. They have the higher point of view. They're guiding you. They're helping you. Everything really is always working out for you. Unless there is some sort of really, really, really bad karma that you know you have coming, everything is always working out for you. Because that doesn't mean that you can't make things work out for you, but if you have really, really bad karma coming, odds are it's probably going to come first before the blessings. Even if you affirm it all day, then it would come right after the bad karma, probably. But hey, technically karma is always on time too, whenever that comes. So, everything is always working out in divine timing. Even your bad karma. As weird as for me to say that. Anyway, if you would like to support my channel, if you feel so generous and if you are able, do not feel like you will ever have to, but it is always appreciated. My Cash App is that Sunlight420, and I'm also going to link it in the description. So I hope you guys have an incredible day or night. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.